Hi, Tom Trento here. It's Monday, May 31st, 2010, Memorial Day in the United States of America. And before I present my warning to America about a clash of civilizations that I see occurring, I'd like to take a second to thank all of you who have served in the United States military, who are serving, as we join together this day to honor those who gave their all so that you and I can enjoy the freedoms, the liberty, the beauty, the majesty, the wonder of this great country. But paralleling the struggles that we have had as a military over our history is the struggle that Israel is having over her short history. Not her 4,000-year history, but her 60-something year history of reestablishing her homeland. And today, May 31st, 2010, we witnessed an amphibious jihad assault against Israel by a so-called flotilla of 9 ships carrying humanitarian aid to the Palestinians in Gaza. Folks, if you think that was a humanitarian flotilla that had nothing but the interests of the Palestinians at heart, you are an idiot, okay? This was political theater orchestrated by folks in Turkey, in Iran, in Lebanon, in Syria, in the United States, to put Israel in an international position to be condemned. And that's exactly what is happening. This clash of civilizations basically has the West, those who believe in the Judeo-Christian worldview, against this new civilization which is centered in authoritative Islam. It's desired to implement Sharia law worldwide. Now synchronistically joining with the leftists, whether in Europe or in the United States, fusing some hybrid civilization of individuals who find their unity in opposition to certain principles. Whereas the Judeo-Christian worldview is unified in principles and results in a political philosophy, this new civilization finds its unity, the left and Islamists, in what they reject. That is, they reject the Judeo-Christian worldview. And we see now this flotilla possibly being the match that lights the fuse that results in a very dangerous and deadly and explosive summer in Israel. If the United States does not answer the condemnation, it's the afternoon of May 31st, Monday, in the United States, and already there's worldwide condemnation of Israel. If the United States does not properly answer and turn back that condemnation and come alongside Israel to support her, then I dare say and I fear global protests, rioting in the streets, attacks in Israel are all very real possibilities. We must calibrate this down by forcefully showing that we will be alongside Israel and we are her friend. And if you want peace in the world, then you're friends with the United States. If you want to cause trouble in the world, then the United States is going to be your enemy. It's that simple. That's the message. And sadly, that message has not been coming from the Obama administration. It's been a confused message at best, but myself and others believe that the message from the Obama administration is to isolate Israel. And as a result of its efforts over this past year, we're now seeing flotillas, jihad amphibious assaults against Israel that could result in an inflamed epicenter, an inflamed Middle East. That's what this battle is about. So my words today are to good Americans, whether conservative Jews or conservative Christians, and I use that qualifier because liberal Jews and liberal Christians are part of the problem. You liberal Jews and liberal Christians are contributing to the problem and demise of Israel, not the sustenance and vitality of Israel. I only see that coming from Americans that are based in Jeffersonian constitutional principles, specifically conservative Jews, conservative Christians. That's my observations doing this work full-time for many years now. So Americans, we need to do our homework this week, look at the facts, analyze what's going on, push back, fight back against the al-Qaeda elements that were on those ships, defend Israel in her position to defend herself, communicate to the media, communicate to the elected officials, communicate on a grassroots level. If there's anti-Israel marches all over the place, we need to form pro-Israel marches. If there's anti-Israel this, we need pro-Israel this. We got to get our heads out of the sand, get engaged, because this is one of the historic moments where Israel needs our help, and it's a defining moment in how the United States will protect one of its closest friends. The whole world is watching. It's time now for good Americans to take a stand. Please, from the bottom of my heart, Tom Trento, let's do this for the sake of Israel, for the sake of the United States, for the sake of the West. Critically important. God bless you. Stand firm. Hey, it's me again. I forgot to tell you. You have to watch this. You have to watch this. Remember the name Khaybar, okay? In 628, the last Jewish village that Muhammad defeated, destroyed, was Khaybar. And to many, many Muslims, Khaybar is a rallying call, like Remember the Alamo for Americans. Listen as you watch this video. This video is of the operatives in the Jihad amphibious assault who were on one of the boats recalling Khaybar and their historic moment they have now to move against in this military operation. They viewed it as a military operation against the Israelis. And then listen to the woman at the end where she talks about this Jihad amphibious assault would result in only two options, she says, and she's 100% right. Watch this video. You're not going to believe it. This is what we're dealing with, folks. Not humanitarian aid by any means. We're dealing with a military operation.
على الرغم من التهديدات الإسرائيلية وظهور بعض العقبات غير المتوقعة، إلا أن وصول السفن إلى نقطة الالتقاء استعدادا للإبحار نحو غزة ألهب مشاعر وحماسة المشاركين. فوسط الأناشيد التي تذكر بالانتفاضة الفلسطينية كان المشاركون يعبرون عن شوقهم للوصول إلى غزة.
الآن نحن إما إحدى الحسنيين، إما الشهادة وإما الوصول إلى غزة.